Good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Coupé, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. It's Wednesday, the 14th day of February. There are those who say it's Valentine's Day. Well, it is actually Valentine's Day. Those of you who believe in that celebration, well, happy Valentine's Day to you. For some reason, this year it's a bit on the low, man. You know, normally you would see places decorated in the red and white and so forth, and a whole build up to it. But I think Independence, the 50th anniversary, took precedence this year. Not seeing or hearing so much of it. But for all those in love and believe that Valentine's Day is a day for love, well, happy Valentine's Day to you, wherever you are. I do want to wish you all the best for today, and that you enjoy it to the fullest. Yep. Hope you had a wonderful night. Yeah. Good morning to the RGPF. Good morning. The rank and file. Assistant Commissioner Vanny Cohen, good morning to you, bro. And the rest of your team. Yep. Inspector Leon McQueen and your team at the St. Paul's, now Laborie Police Station, good morning. Keep on doing your do, man. Yeah, you're touching lives in the community, not just, protecting and serving, but, and being involved in community relations. That's important. Getting the community involved. Mary Ebanks, good morning to you. Also, Walland Akwati says good morning to all persons, and Mr. Joseph, stay safe. Yolan Swan is in the building. Good morning and blessings to you, Mr. Joseph. How are you today? Do everyone have a productive day with God richest blessings? Yolan, I wish the same to you. Catherine Phillip says, good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Innocent. Goodbye, my beautiful island. Back to the cold weather today. Oh, my goodness. That's sad. Did you really have to leave? You got to go back to work, all right? But you'll come back home soon, okay? Nice. It was great to have you with us. Mildred Smith, good morning to you. Once again, it was a joy meeting you in person. Yeah. Morning, Jelly and McIntyre. How there in Grandance? How you doing? Yulin Alexander is in the building. Good morning, Gordon, she says. Good morning, everybody. Blessings to all. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Have a great day to all. Yulin, happy Valentine's Day to you, girl. Enjoy it to the fullest. I can only imagine you in your red boots, your white top. Oh my goodness, in the cold, alright? Arthur Langayan, good morning to you, my brother. Hope you're doing fine. Reaching out and saying good morning to you, Miss Jeremiah. I haven't heard you lately. I hope you're doing okay. Mr. Jeremiah, good morning to you too. Margaret Alexander, good morning, Mr. Joseph. How are you doing? I am doing fine. I'm alive, and that's all that I need to be alive. Once I'm alive, well, anything is possible. Yep. All those of you in the diaspora, good morning. My friend from Northern Virginia, I haven't heard you lately. Hope you're doing fine. The folks in the UK, good morning. The folks in St. Kitts, Trinidad and Tobago, good morning. Miranda Clark, good morning, Mr. Joseph. Good morning, Miranda. Sylvina Charles, blessed morning, Innocent, and everyone tuned in at this time. Have an enjoyable day, everyone. Thank you all so much. Oh, yeah. How are we this morning? How's Grenada doing? The hype is over. The independence celebrations are over. Again, want to say good morning to Miss Gail Purcell and your team at the Independence Celebration Secretariat. Judy Ramdin says good morning from the UK. Good morning, Judin. Okay, Yolan, thanks. She said, Mr. Joseph, you have to fix something. We are not hearing you too well. It's echoing. Really? I'm wondering why. Guess I'll have to have the technical team look into that. Good morning, GTD Morning Man. Now let's get to the program, and it's time for the word of the day. And the word of the day today is the word maludrant. Maludrant. Yep. Maludrant. It is an adjective that means incompetent or very awkward. It is usually used in formal speech and writing and often describes people who lack skill in handling situations. Maladroit. Maladroit. I like this word. Here's how we can use it. It is spelled firstly M-A-L-A-D-R-O-I-T. Maladroit. Here's how we can use it. The governor has been criticized for his maladroit handling of the budget crisis. Write it down, jot it down, learn to spell it, learn to pronounce it. Most importantly, learn to use it in your writing and your speech. Makes your writing and speaking more decorative. Yeah, when you can use words interchangeably. Pastor Laurie Dominic and the First Family of the Westerhall New Testament Church of God, good morning. The congregation, good morning. Sister Nautica, good morning, and the children. Pastor Josh Hector and family, Pastor Joseph Charles and family, the entire congregation, the folks inside of Westerhall. You're invited to midweek service tonight. Yep, come and learn the word. John T. D. Gans and family, good morning. Mommy D. Gans, how you doing? You alright? The little boy watching TV. Want to see me just smiling? Alright, Judlan, Daphne, and Sylvie, good morning to you all as well. Well, happy Valentine's Day, you know. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is the birth date of my dad, Mr. Jude Joseph. Good morning to you, Papi. How you doing? Hope all is well. Enjoy your day. Well, you have a double header today. I know Miss Annie is going to take you maybe to a day pass somewhere, you know. Six Senses will be opening on this the 10th of April. So I can't tell you come and, you know, spend a day up there. But you can, you know, in the interim, use another resort and, you know, enjoy your day. Have a nice swim in the swimming pool and do all the goodies, reminisce on the early years of romance. Morning to Cafe in St. Andrew and the surrounding areas. It's time for the thought of the day, Nadisha's favorite part of the program. Good morning, Debbie and Kitty Cat and the Sandersons. Mr. Cuthbert McQueen, good morning to you, Papi. How you doing? The folks inside of Pomerose and Latant. Mount Agnes, good morning, Esther and family. Red Bull and the team. Yep. The thought of the day, if you live to be 100, I want to live to be 100 minus 1 day, so I never have to live without you. Okay. I just understand. That's a Valentine's Day quote, man. If you live to be 100, I want to live to be 100 minus 1 day, so I never have to live without you. Wow. That's a strong one, boy. That's why they call Love You to Death. Auntie, good morning. And the folks inside of Castine. Mr. Balwant and family. And Stella, good morning. Mike Noel, good morning to you and the family. And on the other side of the road, the Pierre family, good morning. Mr. Deacon Godric Pierre, good morning to you and the family. GP, good morning. The folks inside of Grenville, La Baie to be precise, good morning. Hope you're doing fine. Lamode in St. George, good morning. Razum Baptiste, my brother from another mother and family, good morning. The folks inside of Carriacou, well, yeah, it's over. The celebrations are over. Mr. Valentine Fraser, good morning to you, bro. How you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Yep. What's buzzing this morning, though? All right. Prime Minister, the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, left the state yesterday to attend the 74th meeting of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States Authority. The meeting will be convened in St. Kitts and Nevis from today, February 14th to the 15th, under the chairmanship of Dr. The Honorable Terence Drew. That's the Prime Minister of St. Kitts. All right. Yep. Be safe, papi. Come back home safely, all right? The Bahamas Prime Minister Philip Davis is urging the local media to keep crime off the front pages amid concerns that the tourist sector, the lifeblood of the chain of islands, could be severely affected. The U.S. Embassy in the Bahamas has issued a security alert on crime in the Bahamas, and the subsequent international reporting has highlighted the situation in the country. Now, the Bahamas has recorded 25 murders so far this year, with the police saying many of the homicides are gang-related. Davis urged the press to understand their role in maintaining the country's reputation, saying that other countries give less prominence to certain crimes than the local media does. So in essence, he's urging the media to cover it up. You understand? Don't expose it. I know of another country that does that. Yeah, I ain't calling name. You understand? And I'm hearing a sad story out of St. Kitts and Nevis where a gentleman, and that's buzzing, the police there, they're doing their investigations. A gentleman getting to realize that his girlfriend's 2 children were not his. Tied her up in a chair and slit their throats. Could you imagine that? Wow, that's all I can say. I mean, that's far, man. It's not yours. Well, you have a choice. Live with it or leave. Mike Hutchinson would say, Papi, leave, go. You can't live with that, go. Morning, Mike, the Hutchinson guy, the karaoke guy. Good morning. Sonia, not Sonia, but Judy Lewis says, good morning, Innocent and other listeners. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, thanks, and same to you. Dale Nyack Thomas. Good morning, Mr. Gordon, watching from New York. That's nice. Good morning, Dale. John Bob says, good morning, family. Good morning. Right, who else is on? Okay, let me see who else is here this morning. Sarah T. Thomas, good morning, Grenada. Morning, Sarah. Mildred says, good morning, Mr. Gordon, sending back some cold. I'm listening with you and the Tri-Island State. I miss you already, Mildred. You should, stay a little longer. John Grant says, good morning, sis, safe travel. Alison Tisha George, heard is the mother who killed the children. Really? Okay, well, if the mother killed the children, how come she tie up in the chair, boy? Trying to figure that out. She killed them and tie up herself in the chair? Oh, well, whatever. It's a sad story. And folks, we've got to do that break. We've got the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather. Someone says, good morning, boss. Do you... Let me see what it says here. Do you know that your father and I born on Valentine's Day? Well, who is this now? Okay. Mr. Fraser. All right. Happy birthday to you, bro. Happy birthday, Valentine Fraser. He was one of my managers at Barclays Bank, man. A good guy, Good morning. Good morning to the former staff of Barclays, Miss Eva Toussaint. Good morning. Miss Dennis Parrott. Good morning. Miss Bola. Good morning. I've got to go, folks. It's time for the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather. Those of you who are on the television platform, we've got a rebroadcast of last evening's television news. Stick and stay with us.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
5 victims succumbed to her injuries after days in the intensive care unit at the General Hospital. Christina John reports.
After 3 days in agony, Ryan Marichaux succumbed to her injuries. Ryan was caught in an apartment fire that occurred last Thursday in Montu, Grenada and St. George, according to reports. She was the lone occupant at the time of the incident. According to a neighbor who claimed he witnessed the ordeal and assisted in extinguishing the fire, the victim crawled out of the building with burns about her entire body. She was later transported to the General Hospital's intensive care unit.
And then I was in my house and I was choking a tablet I have, and all of a sudden the other neighbor driving in the yard, and then I hear the other one calling him and saying, "Hey Neil, I need help, come on," So I was like, oh, that sounds so suspicious. So when I come out of my veranda and I watch, all I just seen is black smoke. Real smoke, so I think, well, they probably burning stuff in the back. But when I come out and I come down this way, I see that like the smoke coming out from the downstairs where the guy live. So the other guy, grab the hose and go spraying water. And while he's spraying the water, I noticed the same young lady crawling out from where she normally be, crawling on the ground, like when they're in the army and you're training, they're like that. And well, they're trying to hold the fire and everything, and then she get up and try to walk out by the same gate there. And the condition wasn't nice. The condition wasn't nice at all. She whole entire body. And she come out with real pain. She started groaning. And then she tried coming out the gate, and I tell them, don't let she come out. So get her sheet and they wrap around her because she...
Due to the severe injuries to the victim's body and the sensitivity surrounding the incident caught on video, GBN has decided not to display it. Ryan was not a resident of Montu, however paid frequent visits to the area. She succumbed to her injuries on Monday.
Well, for me, as far as I understand, is that they're most focusing on trying to save the place than studying she. Because she was in a lot of pain walking around, and you could see all she flesh and she body, coming off because she get bone real bad. All under she foot, she head, everything. So skin like falling off her she body. So it's after the fire truck came, then the in-law put her into the vehicle and then they bring her to the hospital. And then they keep on like support for some days. And Monday, yesterday, they call all the family and wife and make a decision, and they say she ain't responding at all.
Sergeant Augustine Mitchell, police officer attached to the fire department, spoke to GBN about their response to the incident.
Well, on Thursday, the 8th of February, we received information from a relevant source that there is a fire at Montu. A crew from this department responded to that said fire, and on arrival at the scene, they observed a two-story structure. The bottom floor of a two-story structure was on fire, and they extinguished that fire. About 10:05 around there, they observed there was a young lady trapped in that fire. She was subsequently removed and taken to the General Hospital.
According to reports reaching our news desk, Ryan died as a result of smoke inhalation and third-degree burns. Police are continuing with their investigation. Christina John, GBN News.
So tragic. Our condolences to her family and friends. Now, radio came into existence commercially in the early 1920s. Radio stations came into existence almost 3 decades later. The radio and broadcasting system became a common commodity around the world by the 1950s. Almost 60 years later, in 2011, member states of UNESCO proclaimed February 13 as World Radio Day. Joseph Kado tells us more.
The objective of World Radio Day is to raise greater awareness among the public and media regarding the importance of radio. The day also aims to encourage radio stations to provide access to information through their medium and enhance networking and international cooperation among broadcasters. The theme for World Radio Day, celebrated on February 13th, is Radio, a century informing, entertaining, and educating. Playwright Francis Urias Peters says the theme speaks volume.
And as a person who I have used the radio very effectively from a cultural standpoint, entertainment standpoint, over the years I've written several radio drama series, one on especially addressing issues that affect us today, HIV, gender-based violence, and all those issues. I'm happy to boast that even at the Caribbean Awards the PAHO and WHO Awards for Health Journalism, Grenada, I always say I'm writing for Grenada, we were able to win the top prize for the entire English-speaking Caribbean on 2 occasions with a radio drama series.
Veteran broadcaster Shoma Wells agrees with Francis's position. However, she thinks radio has lost its way in some regards.
What we find today, the programming being moved from that general landscape for everyone, and it has become more specific, more to an entertainment platform than that of a general programming platform where most of the stations would have news and would have current affairs program. I know that GBN maintain that even to some extent today.
Both agree efforts must be made to restore standards.
And we no longer speak about broadcasters or announcers. We speak about radio DJs. And a good 90% of the personnel on the airwaves today are from that genre, that DJ genre. And as a result, you find them even being very difficult in reading a script that is pertinent to what is happening.
People have to be trained, and we have to have some more creativity injected in it. And I think radio is going to continue to last forever.
Radio is said to be one of the most widely consumed medium at the global level. According to the UN, radio has the ability to shape a society's experience of diversity, stand as an arena for all voices to speak out, be represented, and be heard.
I see them coming after my soul, wanting to take control, wanna give me lots, wanna give me bling, wanna give me all the material things. I hear them talking.
Joseph Kado with that report there. Well, the Media Workers Association of Grenada, MWAG, is poised to stage the 12th Annual Media Award ceremony on Sunday, February 18 at the Grenada Trade Center. Excitement is growing among media practitioners and stakeholders as they anticipate the event, which celebrates the work of media practitioners in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Jared Joseph is president of MWAG.
There is always an open invitation for our members as well as the wider media fraternity to come and witness their peers be awarded, be recognized for their hard work for the year.
The annual Media Awards ceremony is usually held in December, but was pushed back to February due to logistical issues.
The reason why it is not within the year 2023, because it is the 2023 edition. However, due to some logistical challenges as well as conflicting events, including, if my memory serves me right, the last rescheduling was due to it having been on the same day as the National Independence Calypso Monarch. Of course, this is a national event, so we had to reschedule because, of course, our members would be attending, working, as well as the conflict in terms of persons looking at different events on that same night.
Joseph has been detailing the categories judged this year.
We have 7 People's Choice Awards, and in total for the awards, we have about 21 awards being given out for this edition, for the 12th edition, about 21, and there are some special awards.
Other news, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell left the state today to attend the 74th meeting of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, OECS Authority. The meeting will be convened in St. Kitts and Nevis on February 14 and 15, 2024, under the chairmanship of Dr. Terence Drew, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis. Also attending the meeting will be Minister for Foreign Affairs, Trade and Export Development, Joseph Andel, and Aaron Moses, OECS Ambassador. We can tell you, too, the delegation is scheduled to return home on Thursday. Andy Williams, Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, will act as Prime Minister in the absence of Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell. On Monday morning, a group of truck owners and operators whose vehicles weigh 5 and 10 tons voiced their dissatisfaction with the Grenada Ports Authority regarding entry fees. The issue arose when truck drivers without a yearly pass were asked to pay $40 each time they entered the port. According to reports received by GBN on Tuesday morning, Monday was slated to be the first day for truck drivers to offload a cargo ship filled with sand. However, they faced obstacles as they were informed that each trip would cost $40, making multiple trips per day a financial burden. The Grenada Broadcasting Network was unable to get an interview with the truck operators on camera, and attempts to obtain an official statement from the manager of the port, Ian Evans, were unsuccessful as he declined to speak to the news team on camera, citing that he is not the spokesperson for the Grenada Ports Authority. However, Evans provided insights into the situation by pointing the news team to the 2010 statutory order of the Grenada Ports Authority and stated that trucks or vehicles weighing over 5 to 10 tons are required to either pay a yearly permit fee entry pass of $600 or a fee of $40 per entry. This regulation is outlined in Section 5 of the statutory order and crucial for revenue generation for the Ports Authority, and the enforcement of these rules is necessary to prevent revenue loss for the entity. The enforcement of these entry fees has stirred discontent among truck owners and operators who argue that the sudden implementation has caught them off guard. Despite this, it appears that operations went smoothly on Tuesday as trucks started the process of offloading the cargo ship filled with sand. Canadians are playing an active part in deciding on the identification of a CARICOM roundabout in commemoration of Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence. More in this Beverly Telesford report.
During last month's CARICOM panel discussion, Gail Purcell, head of the National Organizing Committee, NOC Secretariat for the 50th Independence celebrations, announced that the floor was open for Grenadians to decide between 2 roundabouts to be named the CARICOM Roundabout, the Upper Lothers Lane Roundabout and True Blue Roundabout. In an exclusive interview with our news desk on Tuesday, Dr. Wendy Crawford, chairperson of the NOC, said that based on the feedback so far, Grenadians are immensely leaning towards naming the True Blue Roundabout as the Caracom Roundabout. She said among the reasons given for their nominations included the fact that True Blue was the location of Expo 69, the first exposition of the Caribbean Free Trade Association, to which Grenada was the host country. The head of the NOC, Gail Purcell, gave the timeline for the naming and completion of the roundabout.
Roundabout. So what I'm about to present, my panel is at a disadvantage because they can't see. What I'm about to present is the initial proposed design for the roundabout. However, following our consultations and feedback from the public, we have decided to involve the public further in the design process. So the final decision, this is a rendering that we're proposing, will be selected in March, with the roundabout's completion scheduled for July. We've also identified...
Educator and political scientist Dr. Wendy Grenade said people's intensified participation in activities such as these is part of a bigger surge in the involvement of people lately in decision-making across the region.
What we are seeing now, whether it's in Barbados with the current Prime Minister, whether it's in our own country with our Prime Minister, and I endorse everything Wendy said about our current Prime Minister. Again, we're seeing ideas coming back. What I would want to see is not just the word transformation, because transformation becomes meaningless if it is not disaggregated and linked to something that people could catch on to. Because we want to ensure that in this period, we learn the lessons from the past. Right. We had the ideas, we had the cause, people were mobilized and organized because they felt somehow they saw something happening that they wanted to be a part of. We've seen this happening in this period, and we cannot let politics and ideology and dogma get in the way of the nation wanting to build and advance as one people.
On Caracom Day this year, which is July 1st, the chosen roundabout will be officially renamed the Caracom Roundabout, adorned with flags representing each Caracom member nation. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
All right, this story to report. Grenada is set to revolutionize its agricultural practices with the implementation of digital soil maps made possible through the support of the Caribbean Small Island Development States, SIDS, multi-country soil management initiative known as the Soil Care Project. The rest of the details in this report.
Launched last year, the Soil Care Project has been instrumental in advancing integrated landscape restoration and climate-resilient food systems in Grenada. One of the key achievements of the project is the development of digital maps that outline various soil properties across the island. This milestone follows extensive efforts, including the collection of over 100 soil samples from local areas and the surveying of 5 intervention sites for pilot programs. Additionally, the project has focused on capacity building by training over 35 extension officers in climate-smart agriculture techniques, utilizing tools such as the Climate Smart Agriculture Compliance Tool. Trevor Thompson, who is the project manager for the Partnership Initiative for Sustainable Land Management, highlighted the significance of the Soil Care Project for Grenada's agricultural sector.
That the soils information will be helpful in making policy decisions. For example, where is the best place to put a hotel? Is that soil stable enough for a building of a certain size? So it will be able to use for road construction, bridge construction, help with environmental impact assessments for major projects, but also be able to advise in this area of climate smart and climate change, where whether the soil is stable, where it's susceptible to landslides, land slippage, etc., based on heavy rainfall. So it will become the basis for a lot of planning purposes.
The utilization of digital soil maps marks a significant step forward in Grenada's effort to promote sustainable land management and agricultural development. With climate change posing increasing challenges to agriculture, innovative solutions such as those offered by the Soil Care Project are essential for building resilience and ensuring the long-term viability of the sector.
luckily for Grenada, we were one of the first countries to be sampled, so we are ahead of most of the other countries. So we're looking at most likely April to have our first product, our first map product to show, to display, to present to the ministers, etc., so that they can see what the overall product will look like. Because that will be put into a Caribbean soil information system where the public will be able to go and view the soils map. There'll be a lot of, not just one map could be produced, many different maps will be produced, which is going to take a little time, but we will have that product.
The Soil Care Project exemplifies the collaborative efforts of regional and international partners to address the unique challenges faced by small island developing states in the Caribbean. Mr. Thompson said through initiative like this, Grenada and other Caribbean small island development states aims to harness the potential of technology and scientific knowledge to build a more sustainable and resilient future for agriculture and food systems.
Under this project, we are awarding 5 scholarships so we'll have 5 additional soil scientists in the Caribbean. Right? Hopefully Grenada may have 1 person, we hope, when the process is finished. Also, the issue of digital transformation, taking the data to a level where it can be easily accessible on your smartphone, on your tablets, etc. So one of the products we may produce may be an app, a soils app for Grenada, where you could pull up a soils map and on your tablet, you don't need, maybe not even having internet connection, but just have it as a display, etc. So you can zoom in onto your locality, your village, and see what the soils is there.
Rina Thomas, GBN News.
The Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program is to be replaced by a new project that will focus on climate resilience and climate adaptation. More in this report.
The Adaptation Fund, a new project that replaces the Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program, SIAP, will be geared towards climate resilience and climate adaptation with some elements of the SIAP program. The 6-year SIAP project is expected to conclude in March, making way for the Adaptation Fund to be rolled out in full by 2025. The final consultation for SIAP's replacement was held recently at a certain agricultural district office at Lassages St. David. The Adaptation Fund will emphasize some thematic areas, as explained by Kenley Edwards, Climate Smart Agriculture Coordinator.
One is the rehabilitation of our ponds. So you will find areas in Carriacou which we know has a challenge for water. One of the ponds that are in Carriacou will be rehabilitated, and these ponds now will be served as a communal pond where the farmers now could utilize the water that is collected there so that they can continue their production. Another part of the program, another component, will be focusing on providing innovation in agriculture. So we're looking at things more now in terms of drip irrigation, but not just drip irrigation, but micro sensors where you could actually dictate as to what is in moisture content in the soil. And based on that, it gives an indication as to when to irrigate and how much to irrigate based on the type of crop that is there. This is all.
Protective agriculture with the utilization of shade and greenhouses and the use of plastic mulch and early warning systems are other components of the program. Edwards said some of the goals set out under the SIAP program were achieved in the 6-year lifespan of the project.
So we have some within our log frame. We had some key targets that we had to achieve. Some of that would have included grant financing. That's for our fishers and farmers. We were able to successfully administer just over 120 grants to our beneficiaries. These include farmers and fishers. We have persons who, at this very moment, they are implementing their grant financing. That this will have been an intervention in things like rainwater harvesting, nurseries, piggery units. We have persons who would have received tangible benefits. In terms of extension, we would have reached more than over 500 farmers in terms of providing extension support to them. So by and large, even though we might not have reached our ultimate target has been in fact impactful in, if I may say, providing that technical support and tangible support to our farmers and fishers.
Christina John, GBN News.
Grenada's 50th independence celebrations continue with citizens displaying their patriotism. It's time for GBN ISAW. Stay with us.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clearvision.
Today is exactly 1 week since it was National Colors Day, and the pictures are still rolling in. Tonight, we feature 2 young girls dressed in their red, green, and gold dresses. National Colors Day is usually the day before Independence Day, when Grenadians young and old dress in their national colors in a powerful display of patriotism to celebrate the nation's journey towards independence. We thank our citizen journalists for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Get ready to witness the ultimate showcase of talent, speed, and determination at the 2024 Carifta Games. This prestigious event brings together the best young athletes from across the Caribbean, competing for glory like never before. With the motto, many people, one region, celebrating athletics, Carifta embodies the essence of Caribbean unity through sports, igniting a flame that illuminates the future of sports in the region. Don't miss out on this incredible event taking place at the Karani James Athletic Stadium from Saturday 30th March to Monday 1st April 2024. Get your tickets now at Grenadian Optical or visit gotofed.com and secure your spot to be part of this extraordinary celebration of athleticism.
I've been here doing nails since 2017. Me being self-employed, I have realized that paying the NIS benefits me now and even when I retire. By the time I'm 65, I will be receiving contributions back from NIS. So I benefit because I'm self-employed. Anything can happen. If anything happens to you while you're at work, you've got a bad cold, you have the COVID, you have dengue, we have all these diseases that's plaguing us at the moment. NIS will be giving you back some form of money when you're ill. So I would encourage all small business persons to sign up with NIS now.
The Planning and Development Authority of Grenada, PDA, is enforcing regulations to curb illegal, disorderly, and unauthorized development in several locations throughout the state of Grenada. The authority is concerned that structures mainly associated with vending are negatively impacting the environment, has undesirable public health and sanitation consequences, present obstructions to vehicle and pedestrian traffic, can become projectiles during adverse weather conditions, and generally affect the aesthetics of the nation. The PDA will work along with stakeholder ministries and institutions to effect the demolition, removal, and disposal of structures which fall in the category of illegal and disorderly development, commencing January 2024. In this regard, persons who vend in or occupy such illegal structures are advised to secure their personal belongings and have the structures removed ahead of the planned PDA demolition operations. These actions of the PDA have become necessary to safeguard and protect public health and the environment, ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens and visitors, discourage any future disorderly construction, and encourage compliance to regulations pertaining to physical development in the state of Grenada. This is a message from the Planning and Development Authority of Grenada.
Agritech Limited Grenada is your one-stop shop for all your farming needs. We provide seeds and seedlings, pesticides, fertilizers, irrigation and water management systems, veterinary products, and a wide range of agricultural products and implements. Our staff is knowledgeable and ready to serve you. Call us on 435-9677 or 440-4460 or visit us in Happy Hill, St. George. We are open Monday to Saturday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. Agritech Limited Grenada. Come grow with us.
I want you to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax it. Eliminate violence.
Welcome one, welcome all. It's 20 minutes after 7 o'clock. It's time for the conversation. This morning I've got with me a guest, a good friend from way back when, from Brainstorm Production, the Honorable Amanda John. Good morning, Amanda. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well. And what about yourself?
I am doing okay. I'm alive and I'm healthy, and that's good enough for me at the moment. How have you been?
I've been good. Keeping busy.
Right, that's nice. And I know part of your busy schedule would have been the production of that film commemorating our 50th anniversary of independence, and I think that film would be shown at Movie Palace.
I lost you for 1 second. I don't know if you can still hear me.
Okay, yeah, I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me?
Can you hear me?
I am hearing
lost
you.
you for a second. Okay, good.
Yes, I was saying that your busy schedule would have to do with that film production that you were into. That okay, and that will be shown at Movie Palace. Could you tell us about it a bit?
Sure. So Forget Me Not is a short film that we produced, Brainstorm Media Solutions produced back in, I would say, we completed it in 2022. And it really showcases an all Grenadian cast and crew, right? I'm very excited about this film because it was born out of an idea to, what if we told a story about, that would bring awareness about dementia? A kind of, I guess we could say it's not talked about much. What would it be like to create a short script, which was part of a structural project with the Commonwealth Foundation under the Caribbean Voices Film Project. So that was back in 2022. They sent out a call and they're like, let's have our Caribbean filmmakers submit. They got hundreds of applications. I was one of 10 that they chose. And we were able to develop the script to produce a film that we thought would be impactful for our region. So that's kind of the backstory of the film. So it really represents a unique piece for us because it also went on to be featured for the first time in Trinidad and Tobago's film festival. We had a female filmmaker from Grenada on screen. We got 2 showings actually at Movie Town, which was awesome. And then it went on to show at the Belize International Film Festival a couple of months ago as well, where they called back for a second screening, which was a virtual sort of hybrid screening, which featured about 6 or so countries, and I can't remember how many participants, but it was very interactive, and they saw so much potential for using this as an educational tool going forward. So we're so excited that Movie Palace has decided to feature Grenadian films during their sort of initiative as the whole part of the 50th Independence Anniversary celebrations. We are able to get a 1-week viewing, which is great, and we're going to
good.
More or less we're going to release a flyer so people can know the times and so on, that they can go view the films. My film, which is also going to be part of a segment of Grenadian films that will be showcased for free.
Wow, okay. Now, I always say, I'm happy that you did this, because I always say Grenada doesn't, I have to give the GTA, that's the Grenada Tourism Authority, a lot of kudos, but I think there's so much in Grenada that needs to be exposed, and I'm happy that someone with your background, you're very, very proficient in the media, have taken up that initiative. And I would love to see more films from Grenada coming forward, because we have so much to share. The world wants to know more about Grenada now, because Grenada is, the name Grenada is being called in so many big circles, So I'm happy that you did this. Am I safe in saying that there will be more productions from you in the not too distant future?
Well, yes. We keep producing. It all starts with the writing, which we know takes some time, But for me, you might remember way back in the day. I don't want to date myself, but way back in the day at GBN, and when I used to produce GBN Health and all these amazing short features on public health topics. That has always been a passion of mine. So it's still a passion of mine, and I think the creative arts generally, specifically film, I guess, has a unique opportunity to tell these sort of stories without really talking so much about the condition, but more about the people, kind of humanizing the story, because in a sense that is an opportunity to not just promote awareness, but to create more empathy and all the, value each other, when it comes to certain conditions that we may not understand or know how to deal with, like dementia. So yes, this is a catalyst for producing and getting back into producing some of these stories on public health topics and other topics as well. And I just wanted to also thank the Commonwealth Foundation again for seeing that script, because it went up against other kinds of scripts, entertainment, different genres, but this short narrative drama was really sort of on a universally relevant topic. And Republic Bank Grenada also sort of value, and they came in, to support the initiative as well. So we just wanted to thank them, publicly as well.
So what? Let's assume I decide to come and have a look at the film. What does the film entail?
Well, it's a short film, so it is literally 15 minutes long. So if you're late, you're gonna miss it, right? But it is showcasing the life of a man who's living with dementia, played by no other than the accomplished Mr. Robert White. I should mention the actors.
Oh my goodness.
We had the talented Rose Bagwan in there. And there are also supporting actors in Mila Etienne and Agnes Alexis. So familiar names around the industry. But for him, it was just to stray a little bit. It was his first time actually doing a film. So it was exciting to see that adaptation from theater on screen. So I think it is a moving piece. We did a private premiere back in October 2022, just to screen it to a select few, just to get feedback. And then we later went on to do our, I guess you could say, our debut at the film festival, the Grenada Film Festival. And the feedback we got was great, because this story of a man that, represents a lot of family members and a lot of, memories of people we know or knew with dementia is played out on screen. And so it's about not just about education. It's not really about the disease. It's about how do we, as friends, family members, caregivers, etc., even people living with dementia, how do we treat with dementia? When it comes up into our lives. So it's a little bit of humor, because Robert White's in there.
Of course.
And it's a good, well-rounded package. Not too long, enough to keep your attention.
Okay, so as we wrap, can you give us the specifics of when it will be showing, and the days, the time, and so forth?
Yes, so Movie Palace has been scheduling this for a while. I think they've been trying to find the right slot. So right now we're at this Thursday from 5 p.m. and it will run for 1 week. So that means that it will end, the last show, and will be next Wednesday. I think that will be the 21st. I could be wrong, but next Wednesday at 5. Okay. So remember, it's a special segment. The film starts off our feature on Grenadian storytellers. So I don't want to give too much away, but if you can come early and start off with Forget Me Not, which is our film, and then you could actually stay on and watch another really great film featuring a Grenadian. I don't want to give too much spoilers. People can go and research it themselves. But for sure, it would be a great experience, and anyone child friendly. Anyone could come out and watch it. It's for all ages. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I cannot guarantee what day I'll be there, but I definitely will. If Robert is there, I'm going to be there.
Wonderful. I look forward to seeing you.
Okay. Thanks, Amanda, and all the best. Continue producing great films on Grenada. We've got a lot to share with the world, so continue doing your great work, you and your team at
Brainstorm. I know the name changed,
yes,
but it's still Brainstorm. We're still brainstorming over here.
All right. Okay. Have a good one, Amanda. God bless.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you for dropping by. Folks, I have been speaking there with Miss Amanda John as she premieres one of her locally produced films, and you heard the dates and the time going out. It's free of charge. Going out and see what our Grenadian producers are doing. It's 28 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Are you a VIP? Have you taken the necessary steps to safeguard your child's health? Let's get it right. Get your child on their vaccination schedule. Our national protection and coverage is our national priority. Our actions will impact Grenada's health and wellness. Let's make childhood immunization and vaccination number one. I am Senator Jonathan Lacrette, and I am a VIP champion. Let's make all our children VIPs, vaccinated, immunized, and protected.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
GBN Television News at 7, a pulse on all things Grenadian. Look out for our new features through expanded synergies with our media partners in Barbados, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Trinidad, and beyond. Capturing the latest in news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Credible, informative. Thank you for making us #1. News at 7, live, Monday to Friday on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11. K105.5 and 105.9, Hot 98.5 and 98.7, GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel, and www.gbn.gd. GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
You know, one day I woke up and, they painted a set of pedestrian crossing all along the streets. Nobody told us how to use that thing properly.
I know how.
You're serious?
Every safe, good driver knows about these things. As a driver, you have to be very attentive. You're coming up close to a pedestrian cross, you start slowing down immediately, looking to see if there's any pedestrian on the side getting ready to cross. If there is, you stop on the line that is a certain distance before the crosswalk. Then you would see the pedestrian put their hands out looking directly at you, indicating that they are going to cross. And only when you have come to a complete stop, that is when they will quickly and safely cross to the other side. And then you continue happily on your journey.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact, wait for pedestrian to cross. Then you happily continue on your journey.
This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
All right, welcome back to the conversation this morning. Let's quickly see what's happening on our Facebook page. Patricia O'Neill Alexander says good morning. So too does Bernadette Robinson says good morning. Much love and blessings from Southern Virginia. Good morning. What's the weather like over there? Happy birthday, Coylan Nash. Happy birthday to you, man. Enjoy it to the fullest. Alistair Warwood Sr. says blessings to my hot and spicy people near and far. GBN and Mr. Host Innocent, may the good Lord bless us as we move forward together as one people. Cynthia Villagran says good morning. Joseph Ross says good morning, Mr. Gordon. Pleasant day to you and everyone on the GBN Live Network. Blessings. Alistair Warwood, he says happy Valentine's Day to my loving wife Sharon. Love you, sweetie. That sounds good. Stefan Thomas, good morning, bro. And Anika Reese says good morning. Peter Joseph says good morning, my brother. Roberta Grappi, the venue is at the Movie Palace. That's for the film. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Happy birthday to my daughter. Say she birthday. She's 68 today.
What's her name?
Samaya Bruno.
From where?
Grenada.
Okay, give her a kiss, all right?
Okay, thanks.
All right, have a good one. So, folks, this is the opportunity to call in and share. There are so many things. I'm seeing a lot of conversation on that era with the payments of the Imani salaries. Should we say salaries or stipend, whatever? But that seems to be a burning issue at the moment. This is your opportunity to call in and, share anything that you think is worthy of being shared. Remember, we do it with respect for each other. We be as brief as possible and to the point, and let's keep it healthy and positive, all right? So you know the number, 435-2041. Just give us a call and let's hear from you. It's your opportunity. I want to reach out and say good morning to the guys at the container in River Road, Queen's Park area. Good morning, my friends. What's up? Hope you are doing fine. Let's go to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Morning.
Welcome to the program.
Nice, brother. All the best. Happy Valentine's to you and the nation.
Thanks, and same to you.
Well, I'm going on the avenue.
Okay.
But this thing about the payments kind of mixed up with the what do you call them? I don't find that should be a basis. The government say, okay, they recognize the mistake and they're going to take corrective measures to put things in place. So why they have to be highlighting it and making it a political issue? Simple things like that. These people need to be retrained and get a faculty straight on a positive trend. Up, 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 and up. Goodbye.
Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you, caller. I know a lot of calypsos this season will be, going along that line. Up, 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 and up, yeah? 435-2041. Good morning, Mr. Maxwin. Happy Valentine's Day. Cheers. Okay, thanks, and same to you. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning. Good morning. Welcome. All right, we seem to have lost that caller. 435-2041. It's 20 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning. No, caller. No. You gotta get it right. You've got to get it right. 435-2041. You need to turn your volume down, okay? Please. Pauline Barreto, good morning and happy Valentine's Day, my hubby. Good morning. Sharon Bartholomew. Exactly, caller. I agree with you. Sharon, good morning. How are you doing? Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, I'm just calling to inform the nation that we lost the iPhone Sunday night after the show at Queen's Park. And we're trying to track it. Somebody has it. So we're asking whoever have it to please call GBN or call 4563841.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. We do have a caller via our WhatsApp platform. Good morning, caller. Hello. Good morning.
Innocent.
Hi. Morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. Pretty okay now.
Talk to me.
I normally always on top of the news, but the genesis of that news that it seems to be trending, or that you say is trending, the details of it I haven't heard. I got a little piece on the news this morning, but the tail end of someone speaking about the disparity and whatever. Could you, I don't know, maybe I'll just put on, and could you explain to me again so I could probably call back and make a contribution to it? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So you know the digits to call. It's 435-2041. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Innocent, and morning to your listeners and viewers.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Innocent, can you recall Grenada ever having a book fair?
A what fair?
A book fair.
No, I don't recall that.
Well, it's harder because many countries have book fair. For instance, in Iran and in India, the book fair where millions of people go to. Here, we don't even have a library. I want to use this opportunity to suggest, in this 50th year of our independence, as we say, independence in inverted commas, I want to suggest that before the end of the year, we have a book fair featuring a lot of Grenadian writers, Caribbean writers, African writers, and other people that could be of interest. And also, we talk about innovation and so on, literature that could help to inspire us. And I want us to have that book fair in honor of the late Clyde Belfort.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, caller. It's 16 minutes on to 8 o'clock. 435-2041. That's the number to call. Reaching out and say good morning to you, Mr. Hippolyte. I'll be touching base with you a little later in the day. Nice. Hannah Penny, good morning to you. How are you doing? Lydia Cameron says, good morning, Innocent. Blessed Wednesday morning and happy Valentine's Day. Thanks, and same to you. I hope you enjoyed your birthday yesterday and that you had a whole lot of fun. Pauline Barreto says, enjoying my beautiful Grenada, dreading to return to the cold. Well, sweetie, you're home. You don't need to go back. Sharon says, good morning. I am doing fine. I'm here enjoying our beautiful island. You're afraid of the cold? Okay. 435-2041. That's the number. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. In relation to what the last caller said,
yes,
Grenada has had a series of book fairs in the past. They might not have been very upscale, but Grenada has had book fairs where local authors, including Clyde Belfort, Omowale Franklin, Mal Collins, and others, have been recognized. I particularly remember because it was during the period when Ali Hill was either Minister for Culture or something relating to that. But I agree that we need to have some more of this, and I applaud that comment.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a good one. It's 14 minutes onto 8 o'clock. The number 435-2041. And remember, you can also call us via our WhatsApp platform. All right. That's now accessible, so you can use that as well. Good morning, caller.
Hey, good morning. You're good?
Yeah, welcome to the program.
Yes. Well, Mr. I have a problem with these NLP people. Can you imagine the lady said in that press conference yesterday that they hired us to get an invoice to get the money, and they don't do it, and they still come back and tell people that they don't give them the money. Why these people must lie for people? Mr. Innocent, the government of Grenada invests $7.5 million in the celebration committee in grief for Grenadians to enjoy themselves and get a return on the money. Mr. Innocent, these people, the two of them yesterday, they said the money is a waste of time. It's a waste money. Imagine the government spending money on people of Grenada, and them could come on the radio and tell the world it's a waste of money. I was embarrassed to hear them people say that. Mr. Innocent, this is first-class wickedness to this, what they're trying to do. These people and them, the government invests $7.4 million and they get a return on the money what they invest. Threefold.
Okay. All right. Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. 13 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Someone says, good morning, Innocent. Good morning, Grenada. I wonder how many people listen to the news and actually hear what is being said. Maybe Mr. So-and-so could play back the tape. The minister said that those already receiving $1,200 or above will not see adjustments in their salaries, at least not through this initiative. They clearly said it is for those who are receiving less than $1,200. Those public officers who are playing the fool on the job need to decide where they want to be. And yes, Grenada has had book fairs in the past. Good morning, caller.
Yes, Mr. Joseph. Greetings. How are you?
I am alive and thankful.
Listen, Mr. Joseph, there's never a dull moment in this here country. Today is what, Wednesday?
Yes.
On Monday morning, I made a bit of noises there. Of course, I do from time to time. But I was referred to by... No, I'm not getting personal. I'm a little pedantic here. I was referred to as a nuisance. Well, I'm happy. This individual and all those others who listen to what I have to say, they should take advantage of this nuisance, because all nuisances introduce something new for learning and development. New senses. I'm highly appreciative of the individual also for not recording me as a nuisance, which is a totally different thing. And I introduce her also, because it's a female voice, to the schwa sound, SCHWASOUND. Hit Mr. Google and find out what it says about it. Secondly and finally, Mr. Joseph, sir, I want to introduce the people of this here country some additional information which I should continue to disseminate as we go along. You know my struggle to prove to the Grenadian people that this here country has never been a politically independent and sovereign nation. Let's ask the question, what constitutes a politically independent and sovereign nation state? Four things primarily. One, a defined territorial integrity. Let's go tick in the boxes. Do we have that, Mr. Joseph? Grenadians? Yes. Don't we? Yes. A population, a well-established population. Tick. Capacity to deal with other countries and international agencies and entities. Yes, we do possess that. But the final one, and this is what I want you all to listen to and investigate yourselves. Bibliographical references there abound all over the place. Not ruled by any other, and I should add the verb, not ruled nor governed by any other. Begs the question then, if Grenada is ruled by a king, the King of England, Can we really be a political, independent and sovereign nation state? Suck that little titty. We'll talk about it as we go along.
Thank you, caller. Have a good morning. Folks, it's 9 minutes away from 8 o'clock. We take a final commercial break in the program, and then we come back to do the wrap. See you on the flip side.
I want to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax it. Eliminate violence.
Welcome back. It's 6 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning. Sorry, we lost that caller. And someone says, as a matter of fact, Heather says, good morning. As regards to a book fair, today GARP next to Foodland has a book swap from 9:30 to 4 and a get together. May interest book lovers, and that's coming from Heather. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning to you, Doc.
How are you?
Not too bad, and how are you?
I missed you, man. What's up?
I'm there, man. I'm there. I'm listening. I'm condensing. I'm condensing.
Do you like the development that's taking place in St. David now?
Well, I have not heard. Inform me.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll talk afterwards.
Okay. I'll give you a shout back.
Good.
But I'll tell you something. Whilst you contemplate on the three things Mr. Rulo outlined, I'm coming with this now. Where do we place the growth and development of the economy as it relates to providing jobs for the citizens? Look at what is happening to the man now. As well, they don't deserve money too, And so whilst we contemplate on those three things that Mr. Rulo outlined on independence, let us hasten to to focus and build the economy pertinent to creating jobs and revenue for the state. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Have a good one, folks. It's 435-2041, 4 minutes away from 8 o'clock. That's the number to call to get in on the program. We've got just 4 minutes left. There's something burning that you want to talk about. This is your opportunity. Do so now. Yeah, call me now. You remember that that advertisement with, I can't remember her name, but she was this zodiac person that can reveal things. So she said. Yeah, was it Cleo? I think it was. Yeah, I had this big advertisement. Let's go to the phone line. Good morning.
It is Mr. Innocent.
Good morning, welcome.
Yes, I just want to get a personal number of you. Your personal number.
Okay.
Yes. So will you give me on the air?
Of course not. I can't give you that on the Who does that?
How can I get contact with you?
Maybe what you I don't know. Maybe you have to call back the front desk after 8, and I'll give them the instruction to give you the number. Although you might not get me, but right now. But I'll give them the instruction to give you a number that you can reach me at. Okay?
Yes, I want you to tell me on air. Yes. So after 8, call the front desk.
Yes, please do.
And what's the front desk number?
440-3033.
Thank you kindly.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
3 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Wow, she wants my number on air. Wow. Okay. I don't know if my wife will permit that. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning.
Welcome.
Good, thank you. No one is talking about that fire in Montoot. And I find that fire needs to be spoken about and investigated. Something does not seem right. Let's speak about the fire in Montoot, please. Thank you.
Okay. Well, lady, you had the opportunity to speak about it right there and there, and you let that opportunity slip you. It was in the news, and as it is said, the investigations are ongoing, so there's not much that can be said about it per se, but it's indeed a sad situation. And of course, in cases like that, we try to refrain from talking openly about it because of, giving the family their privacy to deal with their moment of grief. So maybe that's one of the reasons, but you had the opportunity. Folks, this is where we have to pull the program this morning. It's just 30 seconds away from 8 o'clock, and we've got to join the BBC. Once again, urge you to go on out and see that local film at Movie Palace. And go and enjoy it. And thank you very much for being a part of the program this morning. My TV guy is so, he's so good, man. Dorian, you're the best, man. Just like that, you see. Put it up again, man. Let people know that there are certain things that, out of empathy and other reasons, we try, don't promote hate speech, gender-based violence, or, consider the impact, right? Yeah, act with respect. So there are times when we have to respect people's privacy and, let people deal with their grief in a particular way. Someone lost their life. You don't want to be talking about it too frequently. The police is going to do their investigation, and anything that is amiss, they will deal with it. We're known for that. The police, they're very good at solving crime. So let the police do their work. We don't want to be bathing that too much in the media. Thank you, folks, for being a part of the program this morning. I love you. Be safe today. Enjoy. Those of you who participate in Valentine's Day, enjoy it. Again, before the program ends, I want to say happy birthday to my dad. Happy birthday, Papi. Love you a whole lot. Valentine Fraser, Coyle Nash, and all those of you who are celebrating birthdays today. Enjoy to the fullest. Bye-bye. I love you.